Hi there. My name is Dee Dee Rapp. 49 years ago today, my family and I were homeless. On April 2nd, 1971, at 5:30 a.m., my dad discovered that the house was on fire. The only reason he discovered that was he got up to check on the baby calves born during the night. I am a farmer's daughter. Dad woke up Mom woke up the rest of us, and we got out of the house in time, thank God. And 30 minutes later, there was like no house standing. I went back to the house after having gone to the neighbors with Mom, went back to the house and saw the corner bedroom, the last corner of the house burning down, which was the corner bedroom that I shared with my sister. And I looked at my dad's face, the house burning down behind him. And he said, "It's tough. It's really tough." Life can be really tough. I was 15 years old. I had just turned 15. And I didn't know how hard it could be, that you would lose everything, every single thing we owned except the clothes on our back and the pair of drumsticks I took out of the house with me because I had a music contest that day. Life can be really hard. During hard times like this, like the pandemic that we're in right now, I want to hear my parents' voices. I want to hear Dad. I called Dad on 9/11 because Mom was already gone and Dad was still alive, and that was a really big, huge deal. Well, I was training that day on leadership in Cheyenne, Wyoming, and the group that hired me didn't want me to quit, so we kept going all day long, got done around 4 or 5 o'clock, and got home. And this was before everybody had a cell phone. So then I started trying to call my dad, and the phone rang, and the call got dropped, and it rang and got through, and Dad couldn't hear me. And then sometimes it didn't ring, and it was just a bizarre night of trying to get through on the telephone. Well, I finally got through to my dad late that night, and the first thing I said was, "Dad, what does this day mean?" And without missing a beat, my dad said, "I wish I were 18 again." That coming from a man who didn't like war but was highly decorated in World War II, 3 Bronze Stars, Purple Heart, survived the hell of the Pacific Rim, he said he would do it again for his country. The morning our house burned down, by about 10:30 that morning, we had another place to live because Ruben and Verona Hema said we could live in his mother Josie's house because Josie was gone for the winter. My family would have been homeless, and we had a place to live right away. People are good. People are so good. And when I listen to those voices from the past, I listen to people doing things for people who had nothing. I listen to my dad saying he would do it again. I kind of want to hear my mom's voice today. I kind of want to hear what my mom would say about the pandemic. And then when I was journaling last weekend, I realized I have heard my mother's voice. And I have been blessed to share what I heard from this woman in my first book, Dear Mom, the sequel, Find Your Pink Flamingos, and then the journal I wrote to help people do their own letter writing to their moms and other people that they've loved and lost. So I've heard my mother's voice, and I've shared it. But I'm going to share it again in a series of videos like this that just simply say, here's what I think we all heard from those voices of our moms and dads from the past, because we all had these people who survived tough stuff. Many of us were raised by parents influenced by grandparents who survived the Great Depression, World War II, and other hard stuff. There's been a lot of hard stuff in these journeys. If you were raised with everything given to you and you didn't have to work very hard or anything, then maybe it was totally different. But the people I hang out with are ones who have gone through hard stuff. Maybe you haven't lost your house to a fire and lost everything you own. Maybe you haven't lost your mom suddenly. Maybe you weren't raised by people who survived World War II. But I'll bet you know people who were. And I think we can call upon those strengths that we were taught by those people, by those strong people who wanted us to be strong. And so that's what I'm going to share in this series. I have no idea how long it's going to be. I have no idea how many videos will be incorporated into it. I just know it's something that I'm doing it to share, but everything I've written ever has been for me first, because it's been good for my soul. It's been part of my healing. And right now, I kind of need that again. So share this journey with me if it helps you. If it doesn't, then just don't bother. But I hope if it does help you, you can share it, and I hope it helps you remember the voices of your own mom and dad and grandparents and other people who survived hard stuff and taught you that yes, you can. That resilience is critical for today. It really is. We have to be strong. We have to be tough. And some days I just don't quite feel that way. But I'm working on it. So I'll share that journey, and I hope you connect in that process. Thanks for being here, and take care of yourself. Stay strong, stay healthy, and stay safe. We'll see you soon.